Okay, you're probably wondering why this subject line of this episode is Marshall Wayne is the hottest man in the galaxy. Well, it starts with a Conan ad that I saw. You know, he'd been doing all his promos and he had some pretty creative ads, and I like to replicate those. It gives me good creativity to figure out how to replicate them, and then it usually it sparks some idea that I can use in my business, some offshoot somewhere. Well, he had his hair on fire. He was backstage or wherever he was, and I thought that's pretty creative because I had done this this font style thing where I had Mars and it had all of the letters on fire. So I thought, well, I'll just take a shot of myself in front of the green screen and then have my head on fire, right? I thought that's pretty fun. And, you know, I do those sorts of things as like a nerdy pastime instead of watching TV shows or whatever. So I did that, and then I decided, you know what, I hadn't thought of the headline yet. And then I remembered that Ed Dale did something like Sexiest Man in the Universe or something like that. And since his blog was so popular, it went to #1 on that Google term. So I thought I'll make it, you know, with the fire thing, I'll make it Marshall Wayne is the hottest man in the galaxy. Because I looked up the different galaxy universe, solar system, and galaxy seemed like the one I could most conquer. So what I did before I made this video, I posted that, or I published that episode, which was just an article at this point, because I hadn't made this video, because I wanted to see how quickly it would get on the Google rankings. Within an hour, or maybe like an hour and a half, it was #2 on Google for hottest man in the galaxy. So then I posted to TubeMogul, you know, so it uploaded to 9 video sharing sites. And then I have, I think like 6 listings on the front page. So that's how quickly you can do this. Of course, this won't help me as far as my business is concerned. This will be a fun thing where I'll say, hey, text my friends and say, hey, Google hottest man in the galaxy, what's up? Or something like that. But what it did is creatively spark my imagination to think of more long tail keywords in my businesses. And I've already come up with a few that I can't believe I missed that are highly lucrative, and I can easily rule the whole front page on them. So I always find that when I'm just goofing off creatively, that's when I get my best ideas that end up making me the most money. When I try to make money, I end up being not that creative, and it usually just doesn't make me as much money as I could have otherwise if I goofed off a little bit and then let the creative juices flow. So I hope maybe you guys can do some examples and show it to me. Just fun little examples. You don't put what you'd like to have for your long tail keywords, because then maybe somebody's going to try to beat you to it, right? But do some fun examples and let me know about them. Tag me on Facebook or put a comment on this thing. So, alright, see you guys.